horrible outside, and I'm closing tonight, which means I'm on till like 1 a.m. So I'm gonna get back in bed for another hour. I think I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'm at work at 4 till close, so 4 till 1 a.m. So I really don't want to do anything too taxing on my body before then, because already I'm in a bit, like, my shoulder hurts and shit from yesterday. I don't know what the fuck I did, but it just really hurts. The weather is just absolutely horrible. Like, look at it. There's not a single patch in the sky of blue. It's just pure grey. And it's raining, so I can't go outside and do anything either. I'm ready. It is now 12:30. I've got a little while before I need to go, like 3 hours. I'm starving. I need some food. And I'm going to eat something which you're all going to laugh at me for, because it's the most ridiculous meal ever. And I know that, but I love it. And it's like a guilty pleasure, I guess. I'm literally going to have a load of chicken nuggets and a whole tin of beans, and that's going to be it. Like, literally. Yeah. Let's go put it on. So I've been sitting here trying to think of what I could use as like filler for this vlog, so it's actually got some sort of content to it, because otherwise there's not going to be any content to it at all, really. Like, I've done absolutely nothing, and I've just looked through the footage I've got so far, and there's nothing that's even slightly good. So what I want to talk about is what I hope to achieve in June. So for those of you that don't know, first off, where have you been? Second off, June, I'm quitting my job. Next Monday and Tuesday are my last 2 shifts, and I'm taking the entirety of June off work. I'm not going to be taking a job during June. I might end up going to an interview during June, or maybe even a few, but I do not plan to work during June. I plan to have the whole of June off and spend them 4 weeks grinding away at YouTube and Twitch. And you might be like, why would you want to do that? And I don't think I've fully explained my reasonings for this. I've got this feeling that what I want to do in my life is create content, be some sort of entertainer on YouTube, a YouTube personality, a Twitch personality, play video game, work out in the mornings, live life the way I want to live it. I have that mentality that is what I want to do in my life. And the way I see it is, the only way you can find out what you truly want to do with your life is do it. So I'm giving myself 1 month to try out daily, like, I've been daily vlogging anyway and I love it, but to try out the daily vlogging throughout the entire month, streaming and working out 6 days a week, and really dedicating everything to it. Like, my life will be streaming and YouTube. That will be it for that month. Whereas previously it's been mixed in with whatever job I've been doing, and I don't want to do it from a financial standpoint. That's something I want to make clear. The reason being, the moment you look at things from a financial standpoint, especially stuff that you've started for fun, is the moment it loses its entertainment for you and for others. That's why you'll notice at the start, like, of most people's YouTube career, they're much more like them. Not everyone, but most of the time the people are much more real. They're much more human in their videos and stuff like that, and you really notice it. But then over time, when money really kicks in, they change a little bit, and it becomes this almost like a chore for them, and you can feel it. You can feel them like, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and that isn't what you want it ever to be. That's why when I don't feel like streaming, I won't stream. You've got to have that mentality, especially with something you enjoy. It should never ever become a chore, and everything you do should be decided by you. This daily vlogging, I decided to do. It wasn't it was influenced, but I mean, it wasn't like someone said to me, you should try daily vlogging, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it, and I give in and go, okay, I will. Like, it was made by me. I decided that I wanted to do it. The moment I stop enjoying it, the moment it becomes like, this is just a chore, I'm up at 2 a.m. editing again, like, the moment that becomes like that is the moment I'll go, this isn't worth it. I edit at 2 in the morning after work, 2, 3 in the morning, get in bed for like 4 in the morning, and you know what? I wake up early the next day because I've got something to do. I don't mind. Like, sure, lack of sleep, you should have your 6 hours sleep or whatever, but I don't mind sacrificing that every now and again for doing this, because I really enjoy it. June is going to be me testing the waters of streaming as if I was doing it full time. There won't be the income there, but there's going to be the sort of you're doing it full time, so do it full time kind of thing. And I really just want to experience it and know whether it is for me or not, because playing video games is one of those things I go through phases. I absolutely adore playing video games, always will, and I always will until I die play video games. But I go through stages where I really enjoy playing any game, to playing a certain genre, to not playing any games at all. Like, I just go off video games for a while. And that's why I want to try out this whole month and see if I can keep it up. And not only that, to see what effect it has, like, on the numbers. So the numbers are the things that can determine whether you could potentially have a career in it or not. Now, the focus should never be to have a career in something you enjoy. Well, that made no sense. You should go for something you enjoy doing, but that should never be the main focus, like, of it becoming a career, bringing in money. That should never be the main focus, I would say, personally, because that's when it loses its value of being entertaining to you and enjoyable. What I want to do is just test out the numbers. So during this month, May, compare May to June and June to every other month that I've done previous, and see, has me putting in all this effort, all this dedication really paid off in that terms? And I don't mean paid off money terms, I mean numbers terms, like views, followers, subscribers, watch time, stuff like that. So really just trying to find out whether this could work as something I want to do full-time down the line. And I hope all that made sense. If it didn't, I'm sorry. If you got any questions, leave them down below, and I always answer the comments. Cool, I'm getting ready to go now to work. Just had done some research. I put there's a forum called What You Seek. It's a really well-used forum, and they've got like specific areas of the forum for specific watch brands. They've got Seiko and Citizen here. So I posted about my watch, just asking if anyone has any more information. And someone mentioned, because on the strap right here, if you can see that, it says Seiko Japan. Now, if you see the Japan, it doesn't look very well embossed at all. And I did notice that myself, but it feels like a genuine bracelet. Like, it doesn't feel bad. But someone has mentioned that he read somewhere that the clasp wouldn't have Japan embossed on them, so it could be a fake clasp. He says the watch, the face itself clearly isn't fake. Like, it's clearly a legit Seiko 5. He says just maybe the clasp is either the clasp itself or the entire bracelet may be fake, which maybe the clasp wouldn't surprise me. The entire bracelet would, because it does feel very genuine, the bracelet does, but maybe the clasp, and that wouldn't surprise me that much, because I guess if you're trying to sell a watch on, buying something like that for maybe £1 is going to increase the value of the watch overall. So I left my GoPro on that mount of my bike whilst I was in work. I completely forgot about it. Like, I left it attached to my bike and on that entire time whilst I was inside work, a 9-hour shift. And today was a massive party in Leicester, really busy day. Everyone was drunk. There were bikes hooked up to the same railing that mine was, and no one fucking took it. And it was out in the rain the entire time, and it still works. My God, I am so lucky.